Apologies for that. I think the microphone was off, but later impromptu stream. I just kind of woke up. I'm cooking chicken right now. But hey, looks like we got a cast between DH Yuzu and Immortal Shieldbow tonight. Let's fucking go! Alright. I do not know much about these teams, so let me just do a bit of turbo scouting. So listen up, dudes. The super moods. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can float through the air. I'm up trees. Okay, okay. Yo, this is clearly some higher elo teams we're seeing. Okay. What the? God damn it! This always happens. When I. Just like a balloon, this crazy clown just digs this tune. Huh? And about time to this time I shall pull up all the relevant information. Alright, just settle on in. I believe we are starting shortly. I'm going to try and make it so that the beeping from the air fryer isn't too bad. And in between games 1 and 2, I will just go check on the chicken real quick. I think I just have to flip it. It's in aluminum foil anyways. There's not going to be any issues or whatever, but enjoy. I normally don't do last minute requests, but I was supposed to cast DH Plume's match today, but unfortunately they got ghosted. So, I mean, it is what it is. And there's not much I can do about that. He can't jump high, but this comes one hell of a gun. Oh, dude. Jackie, take it to the fridge. Not gonna lie, I'd use other music other than DK64, but the biggest reason why I can't use other music other than DK64 is I did the world stream, I think yesterday, or today, or whenever, I don't know. Anyways, and the Heavy Years of My Crown got copyright claimed, so it wanted me to mute like multiple massive parts of the stream for no reason, so that's pretty fucking dumb. I just wish my homeboy Magic good luck. I think he's got to practice or something tonight. I don't know, it's a Monday, so it's kind of weird to see them practice. Maybe their availability's changed on the fly. A lot of things change with that team for free. Baba Booey. I take my place in the magical land of spectatorship. Woohoo! Hell yeah! Welcome, welcome, everyone. Sorry for the late impromptu cast. I promise that future casts will have a noticum of notifications. I was just, let's just say, thrown into the basket. Alright, let me just open up my stream manager so I can manage the chat in case any bots do infiltrate. So, as always, we're back with Donkey Kong 64 music. I think, yeah, the title is updated. Alright, all good. So we are ready to roll. I believe they selected, Yuzu selected blue side for side selection after winning the coin toss. I don't know who's the Giga Chat who won the coin toss, but hey, we got our hometown heroes with the advantage for game number 1. Let's find out if... Alright. Is the music too loud? Is the music okay? Just making sure. And you will hear a beep during the game. I do apologize for that. I was just cooking some fried chicken. And I kind of got caught off guard when Dave Loon sent me a message asking if I wanted to cast tonight's game. I was supposed to cast DH Plume, but unfortunately Napoleon got ghosted by the enemy team captain. So there was no... DH Plumey. Alright, let's rock up the spectator screen in just a second. Let's unfold the draft screen. La baba booey! There we go. I can minimize that. I'm gonna just drag this over here. Sorry, there you go. It's hard to have a bunch of different like pseudo windows pinned and stuff, because then when I want to do stuff, it kind of starts fucking things over. But I welcome everyone to the chat. We are going to see an intense best of 3 between our resident sushi eaters and a crit item that goes hard on certain 80 carries. Now, who are we rooting for today? Put your predictions down in the chat. And the draft is about to start. Like I said, the chicken is boiling. I'm going to be right back, but I've got my eyes on the screen, if you know what I mean. Oh, the draft's about to begin. All right, so while it looks like the chicken can wait until we finish the draft, because I'll have 4 minutes to do stuff. Looks like the ever-popular Miss Syndra is always getting perma-banned. No one gets to play her on my casts. Yuzu is thinking. Yuzu is thinking. Let me pop out Let me pop out. Alright, so let's see. We've got... I don't know who's the mid laner on the team. Is it... Oh, it's Moinu? Holy shit, a Katarina band coming out for our boy Urkion. That's very interesting. Mr. JC's one trick has been banned, unfortunately, and they are firing back by hitting Virtus's Monkey Man. And, of course, they are taking away Urkion's Syndra as predicted. I don't think that champion's ever going to see play until she gets a bit of a nerf. Ooh, the Kaisa blind pick. Not scared of a Jhin because it's a really good matchup into it. So let's get going. Alright, yep. Now, Shieldbow's taking time on the timer. I really don't want to be rushing through things. Oh, looks like Jarvan 4, the Prince of Demacia, gets locked in for the Immortal Shieldbow squad. Really good at locking down low mobility carries, but a little surprised to see it picked so early. Maybe the jungle pool is a lot more contentious than I thought it'd be, because I've heard currently 3 junglers banned and 1 jungler picked away. I really don't know the depths of Mr. JC's champion pool, to be fair. I've only ever seen him play Zac. Ooh, and we have a Taric lock-in. Very early, very strange Taric lock-in, but let me just check something real quick. It seems that Yakumiso plays a shit ton of Taric and Zyra. That's very, very strange Division 2 champion pool. But hey, you know, we'll go with it. The Moo Cal from the Moo Ranch is about to be locked in. Great pairing with my girl Kaisa. And let's see if... Who's the support? It's Hydrus? No. Man, these OP.GGs suck. I can't even tell who plays what. I wish I could see names. Well, we'll find out what the support for DH Yuzu is, but Mr. JC gets his hand on the Qin Chao, and he's gonna go to Chinatown on Jarvan's ass. Let's see. After yesterday's tragic loss by DH Blossom, can we have our hometown heroes of DH Yuzu, sponsored by Yuzu Sushi, to, oh shit, that's what the Silas artwork looks like? Yo, I had no idea he was busting through a wall. That's kind of fucking cool. I've never really looked at, like, the zoomed out screenshot, splash arts. Looks like we are banning top laners, heavily banning top laners, Aatrox, Darius, and Gnar. No one wants to commit to the blind pick. After what happened with Alucard yesterday, I'm not surprised to see Darius banned. That champion is stupid. And we're banning Malphite from Shieldbow's top lane carry player. Alright, very interesting. The drafts in Shieldbow definitely are ones of comfort. Alright, looks like we're locking in Draven for the side of the Immortal Shieldbow. How ironic that you can build an Immortal Shieldbow on Draven. I cracked myself up. Alright, just posting on social media that we are live. I believe we hit affiliate, well, I have to do my affiliate onboarding or whatever, but I got to do that in, let's just say shortly. But we are officially about to hit affiliate. Super happy. We worked hard. These casts have been a lot of fun. It looks like we're picking the Fury for the mid lane? The Fury and Mordekaiser. Alright, so the Grim Doggo and the Grim Reaper himself have shown up at an interesting pool. Oh, it looks like Silas. Wait. Is it Jarvan top? Ain't no way it's Jarvan top. Is Sejuani top? No, Sejuani top's horrible against Mordekaiser. So it is Jarvan top? Wow. What an interesting draft. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Once we get at the champion select, I am gonna put the headphones down for just a quick second. It's gonna be the only time in the live stream where you're not gonna hear me. I know, my ugly ass isn't fun to hear, but I've got that energy. Alright, it looks like Immortal Shieldbow is ready to game. We are waiting on confirmation from DH Yuzu. And then we are starting the champion selection. Welcome everyone new to the stream. We just finished the draft. I'm leaving the draft on screen for people to see. It's not exactly the final positions, but we will switch to in-game once. Here we are. I will now use my magic flicker button. There we go. Went to the tournament draft. Now we'll end up seeing what positions people are at in just a quick second. I'm going to put my headphones down, go flip my piece of fried chicken, and I will be right back. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Remember to grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, go to the bathroom if you have to. We've got about 4 minutes of spectator delay before we get into the awesome action that is Division 2. I sure hope DH Yuzu won't let me down again, and it's going to give me interesting games to cast. Please, I want to glaze. I want to glaze. I was glazing the shit out of Alucard's yesterday, and you know, oh, all right, so we got that. Not can't pick Nar. Okay. We almost made an illegal misplay here. That was Sejuani top lane against the Mordekaiser with the Jarvan in the jungle. Okay, the draft makes a lot more sense now, but it looks like DH Yuzu is coming a bit with the spice, the Olay sauce, if you know what I mean. Alright, we'll be right back once we get in game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to put the headphones down, enjoy the Donkey Kong 64 music, and I guess the map of Summoner's Rift, because that's what we're going to see for 4 minutes. But mashallah, we'll be back in just a second. Let's go! Welcome to the chat, broski. Alright, my volumes are maxed out. At least for my voice and stuff. So I feel like we should be good to go. Let's get ready to enjoy them games. I feel like the Taric can actually be good here against like this team comp, the Nefiri, the Mordekaiser. They're all gonna want to dive the poor Draven's little bumhole. So, you know, we're gonna have to see some good peel from the Taric, the J4, and the Sejuani. But I'm a little scared about seeing the enemy, the enemy solo laners. They look like they're gonna do a lot of damage, and I don't know I know Silas has a good set of ultimates because, well, oh my god, there's an Alistar. That means, oh my god, we instantly pick Silas. La 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 la. But is the Silas la 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 gonna be enough to win them the game? We'll have to find out, because I'm not sure. I know it is the case when Scout just picks Silas and he goes to town on a team's ass, but that man's a god. Let's find out if their mid laner's also a god. Now we are casting new names that I'm not too sure about, and I really hate that even though I'm spectating, I cannot see the names of the enemies. Enemy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a little sus. I just say that much. I do have to go get water while we wait, and I have to put my phone on muted notifications because you guys don't want to hear the YouTube popping off. But we've got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds until we get into the game, so I'm gonna go get a crispy cold water bottle, and yeah, you will hear a beep in about maybe like 21 minutes, but I will only go check it once the game 1 cast is done, as there is normally like a 5-minute intermission in between stuff. I just want to make sure the chicken's cooked. We'll be right back for some water. Today's a rest day, but Bismillah, we have returned. 75 seconds to go on the countdown detonation clock for the epic game of action that is about to ensue. I did say next cast yesterday that I would practice using the manual camera, but I thought I'd have time. I didn't get any time. I kind of just woke up and I started casting. Alright, looks like the game is loading up, at least on my end. Alright. Let's go! Let's see some beautiful skins, ladies and gentlemen! If there are any ladies, of course. I'm pretty sure League of Legends is a male-dominated sport. Ooh, Warrior Kingdoms in Zal, Victoria Sejuani, Samson, Galaxy Jarvan, Soul Reaper Draven, IG, Kaiser Project, the Fury, and Dark Star, Mordekaiser, let's motherfucking go. You can't forget the recolor of Emerald Tarek, and let's do it. Apologies. Yesterday there were so many games in the Mamago esports. Man, I got lost trying to find the teams I was trying to cast. Alright. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Dave Loon, and good luck in your games. Alrighty. So as always, we will be doing screenboard toggles. There is no one with stacks that I relatively have to that I have to worry about, but let me just while we are waiting, let me just obliterate Death's Grass, free talent strike when we become landing, audacious charge, darken daggers and hound's pursuit. I'm not gonna remember Nefarious ability. Holy shit! Wow, DH Yuzu getting surprised. Alright, well, that's very unfortunate. The Sejuani getting first blood. I'm sorry I missed that. Don't forget, Control Shift Z to Z-zoom the map a little bit, plus object. Oh. Oh, wait, what? What? Ain't no way I can. Wait, Control Shift Z to de-zoom a little bit the map? What's it do? I think the map's already zoomed. Plus objector, a timer of. I'm not sure how to turn on the objective timer. I'll be 100% honest, but that's a thing for next time. But hey, it is so cool. We get to toggle the gold, guys. Wow, I'm so professional. Oh. Okay, well that's gonna be insight that we're gonna be using quite a bit. I really do have to commission like a spectator overlay or whatever, but I think maybe that's only available to like the professional part of the Riot Game streams or whatever, like for the LCS and stuff like that. Ooh, Static is getting some decent chunks on poor Hydrus. Alright, Erkion's doing a good job farming. Silence is trading his HP for GP as always, as you normally do in these matchups with heavy poke. Virtus is in the bush and he gets a nice flag and drag onto the Fury. The absconded Duck misses and Erkion flashes away to safety. But Draven's getting a decent CS lead. Hold on, Permafrost is procced on the Mordekaiser and Azor's taking a bad trade. The Obliterated Realm of Death come out, but Sejuani just kind of laughs. Now that's the ugly chroma. Oof. Another decent trade. But Mr. JC is in the top lane. He wants to make some action happen. So let's find out. Press U? Oh, okay. Thank you. Apologies. If you have any tidbits or whatever, you can type them in chat and I'll use them as soon as I can. I don't know how to turn on the objective timer, I'll be 100% honest. Ooh, okay. Looks like both junglers... Oh, it looks like Virtus has gone, instead of doing his first full clear, has decided to also go with the early scuttle. Mr. JC did the scuttle before even doing his second buff. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, he did sit in the bush trying to gank Azor. The absconded Duck lands and ooh, another nice flag and drag by Virtus, but the Eviscerate dodges just out of the way. Click on the click on the eye at the bottom left. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that is fantastic! Holy shit! Thank you so much! Okay. Mordekaiser ends up taking a pretty bad trade over there. But it looks like Mr. JC found a revenge kill on Moino. Silas teleported back to lane with just a ruby crystal and a pair of boots. While Nefiri goes back once again to get a third longsword. It looks like she's going to have a decent amount of AD in the early game. We've got the Infernal Dragon live and Grub's coming up in 50 seconds. Oof. Moino takes a decent trade on Erkion and another decent smack with the Petricide. Okay. Nefiri's poor little doggos are getting sent to the shelter early. Draven's managed to get a decent CS lead. He's going to ward the Tri-Bush. Nefiri really wants that cannon minion and gets it with the Nefiri Bleeds. Little Doggo's really helping out in this matchup. A decent trade in the bot lane. About 200 HP apiece. Alright, the Mordekaiser returned to lane with a Giant's Belt, and Sejuani looks like she's going to build a Hollow Radiance first item. Unless I'm to be deceived. Is the Hound's Pursuit going to come in for the clutch kill? Keep in mind that this skill can be interrupted. Mr. JC with the first move on the Grubs, clearing the wards, and Virtus is nowhere to be seen. Oh, he's taking a dragon. Oh, the Infernal Dragon for first Grubs is a pretty good trade. It's a rather good dragon, but let's see if we lose any more of the good dragons to the soul count. Alright. Both junglers seem to be at a bit of item parity, except Mr. JC with the kill on Moino is about 250 gold up. Let's see. Other than that, Draven's got a 200 gold lead. Sejuani's doing fairly well for herself in the Mordekaiser lane. I thought it'd be a lot more rough, to be honest with you. But I guess that first blot really helped her neuter the annoying part of the Mordekaiser lane. To be fair, the annoying part of the Mordekaiser lane comes once his Rylai's or his Liandry's is built, whereas you're just permanently burning or permanently permaslowed. And yeah, Mr. JC hitting level 6, so we are going to see that beautiful Zinzao Crescent Guard coming out soon. Urkion just trying to farm up. Moino looking for another play. The Hound's Pursuit comes out and the Nefiri ult goes off. And Urkion is forced to run away. Oh, the Arcane Comet does land on the Silas though. Going for the Honey Fruit. Virtus finds Urkion. Oh, the Ignite comes down on the Static. Mr. JC is about to kill this Draven. And Yakumizu is unfortunately going down to the Kaisa. That's a beautiful bot lane play. A recovery from the horrible level 1 AFK strat we saw in the bush. That invade was beautiful. Well, I didn't see it. It just kind of happened. Alright, Silas is going for Rod of Age first item. It's unique, let's just say. Haven't seen much of Rod of Age's first at Worlds, but normally we see a lot of Lichbane. Lichbane, Rocket Belt, that sort of stuff. But the survivability aspect of the Rod of Ages is going to help out quite a bit, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Sejuani must be getting close to finishing her item. 1,000 gold with 1,400. Okay, she's about 400 gold off the next step of finishing her Hollow Radiance. So we'll see about that. Mr. JC with a second kill has 1,300 gold in inventory. Could easily get a Tiamat if he's going to Strybreaker, but I think Mr. JC is probably going to get a Sundered Sky if I had to guess. Let's see, Draven picked up a BF sword and went back to lane after getting brutally massacred. And Kaisa is nearing that static shiv, a really big power spike in order for wave clear. The little doggos are coming out from Urkion, but Moino's tired of that. Smacks Nefiri in the face. The Petricide procs are starting to add up, but that Nefiri bleed is pretty annoying. Because it's damage over time even if you kill those damn dogs. Oh, a nice headbutt pulverize from Hydrus. Forces the stun from the Taric. Oof. Bylos and Hydrus take a really bad trade there. Draven does a decent amount of damage. Okay, the doggos are coming out to pester Moino once again by Urkion. Jarvan's blue buff is live. Mr. JC is pathing bot lane with the finished Sundered Sky, going to have a huge advantage if he shows up in lane for a gank. Hydrus is looking for a headbutt pulverize. It looks like they're just going to try to farm safely under turret. They are losing plates at a pretty decent rate. But because Milo's got a kill on Yakumizu, the gold difference isn't really there. Sejuani really needs to recall. But with the Mordekaiser staying in lane, it's kind of trapping the Sejuani. I think here Popo 17122. I'm just gonna call him Popo or Sejuani. That name's too long. It's going. No, I thought he was going back to lane to finish the Radiance. The unfortunate part is it's really only good damage reduction against the Mordekaiser, as the rest of the team is pretty much just magic damage outside of Kaiser. Physical damage. Sorry. Oh, apologies. Alright, Static clearing out another control ward. I think Bylos has Static once he recalls. I got Mr. JC's in the mid lane to help Urkion push to get that presence for the second Grub rotation. Can we see 6 Grubs? 6 Grubs with Mordekaiser, Kaisa, and Nefiri could be pretty decent. It looks like Mr. JC is just doing the Scuttle Crab? No? Oh, there was no Scuttle Crab? Okay, alright. So it looks like we're trading 6 Grubs for 2 Dragons. I don't really think that is worth it on the side of Immortal Shieldbow, but they don't really have the presence to do stuff on the map currently. Mr. JC is kind of fat. Alright, that is the Ocean Dragon, and we will have a Cloud Soul, ladies and gentlemen. A very important soul for these big, beefy monkeys who like running squishy people down. The Rod of Ages coming in for Silas is huge. It's going to give him a bit of sustain, even when he doesn't land his Kingslayers. Mr. JC is in the mid lane, but the Crescent Guard has already been stolen by Silas. The Hollow Radiance comes in, allowing Sejuani to have a massive amount of wave clear. The Rylai's Crystal Scepter, as predicted, is coming out by the Mordekaiser. Let's see if he goes for the Anju second, so he can permanently stick on to the chicken a cow, the chicken a horse. Sejuani's riding. Is she riding a boar? Like, what is this? Is this a warthog? I think it's a warthog. It's Pumbaa. It's from the Lion King. It looks like it. Alright. Looks like Bylos is going to pick up his Static Shiv. And thus we are starting the Jinx's Rage Blade. The Draven finished the Bloodthirster and is probably going to look to build either the Essence Reaver or the Infinity Edge. Virtus has caught Urkion, but Moinu is nowhere to be seen. Nefiri's ult comes out, but no Hound's Pursuit just yet. The Hound's Pursuit on Moinu. And Urkion takes more damage than anticipated. The wind becomes lightning, kind of just fizzles. But we've got it. We got a fight. Whoa. We've got 9 people in the mid lane. Virtus forced the flag and drag his ass away, as the Kaisa kind of hurts at this point in the game. Alright. The wind becomes lightning, lands on Yakumizu, marking him. The Rift Herald, will it be uncontested this time? I mean, Virtus is a little low, and he's kind of behind in XP. The Headbutt Pulverize comes in, but the Taric Stun comes in. Oh, the Exhaust goes down in the Nefiri. The Flail of the North kills the Nefiri. The Taric ult is about to save Moinu. Mr. JC's in danger. Ooh, and he dies to the Silas. Who'd Mordekaiser put in the Death Realm? I can't see. He put Moinu in the Death Realm, flashes over to confirm the kill, but Moinu is lasting so long. The stun from the Sejuani is huge, but Bylos is here to clean up. Oh, the Sejuani unfortunately missing the Glacial Charge. And Bailu coming in clean with 2 kills. Also, a really good job by Azor, mitigating the threat that was Moinu. And the second turret has been taken for the game. First turret was taken bot lane by Static, who joined the team fight, and then kind of went away. But hey, that's a lot of money on the Draven. But Kai'Sa's kind of rich. And because Kai'Sa's kind of rich, Kai'Sa's gonna be a problem. The 500 gold lead in the top lane. Yuzu has a pretty decent set of gold leads, and the only one really like behind We don't count support gold advantages because they don't really matter. The only one behind is Urkion by like 400 gold in the mid lane. But other than that, looks like the Rift Herald was still not touched. There is 3 minutes and 40 seconds before it despawns. So we'll see who puts the pressure to get it. Urkion is putting some pressure in the bot lane to get some objective bounty gold. That has not yet spawned. My bad. The Eclipse is coming from Nefiri. I don't really know the usefulness of assassin items because I'll be honest, I never really get. Oh, the Taric stun by Yakumizu and Moinu! And Nefiri fails the eviscerate over the wall! Another Taric stun comes in beautifully and Moinu just assassinates the assassin! But it looks like they've given up the Herald presence. Now, are we going to use it to open up the top lane, the bot lane, or to siege the mid-inner? Let's find out. Looks like we're going Riftmaker on the Mordekaiser. The headbutt, Hex Flash Headbutt Pulverize is coming in hot. The stun from the Alistair. Can the Sejuani survive while Moinu comes in? The Crescent Guard is good to push Moinu away. But, ooh. Death's Grasp plus Headbutt Pulverize combo by the Alistair was just enough to kill Moinu. Why did I kick my mouse again? I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, but it looks like Immortal Shieldbow managed to take the mid lane turret in exchange. But with the Rift Summon and the top outer taken, is this going to be the top inner taken? Hydrus is charging! And now looks like we're going to be trading the top inner for the third dragon. We're getting on Soul Point. Yakumizu is trying to kill this Rift Herald. Archeon tried intercepting the dragon, but wasn't able to. Alrighty, the Rage Blade and Boots picked up by Kaisa. I believe that means her E is now online. And Draven has 250 stacks of Adoration. If Draven were to get a shutdown or a takedown, it could be huge. If Draven kills this Kaisa, he's going to be back in the game. Because right now there's a 1,000 gold lead and a 1,300 gold lead respectively for top and bot lane for DH Yuzu. And a decent sized gold lead for Mr. JC. So everyone's just about winning their lanes besides Urkion. But if the only money's on the Sylas and the Sylas dies, there's no real kill potential. Looks like we picked up a Bramble Vest and plated steel caps for the Sejuani. The Riftmaker is almost done for Mordekaiser. And it looks like DH Yuzu understands that crowd control is nasty, building a shit ton of merc treads. On the other hand, Immortal Shieldbow is like, you guys don't have any CC. You guys have auto attackers. So we'll build plated steel caps instead. Moinu goes in on Azor, takes a beautiful trade, misses the Death Grasp. And kind of chunks him to like 40%. Keep in mind, Moinu still has access to stealing the Death Realm. Things could get ugly, but turrets... Oh, yeah. Azor took Yakumizu into the Death Realm. And now Moinu takes Urkion into the Death Realm to save both Yakumizu and Virtus. Wow. Ooh! Oh, Archeon was close to finding Moinu. Don't mind the beeping, that just means the chickens are ready. I'll go check it in a sec. It's gonna stay warm in the air fryer. Mr. JC and Hydrus are looking with Bylos to take the bot lane turret, but Moinu is here, and he wants to stop him. The Wind Become Lightning comes out, the Alistair ult is stolen by Moinu, and the Flagon Drag gets interrupted by Hydrus. Azor completes the teleport, the Flame of the Great North comes in, and poor Hydrus is getting melted. Draven gets a 750 gold cash in. Wow, a double kill for the Draven is going to be amazing by Immortal Shieldbow, and here they go. Dragon's up in 2 minutes, but they lost the turrets, but got 2 kills out of it. So this gives them pretty decent Baron pressure. Kai'Sa managed to get yet another kill, though. No, Kai'Sa didn't get a kill. When Kai'Sa get another kill? Okay, they are mentioning that Taric is alive, and Taric must be dealt with. Oh, Archeon is trying to disrupt, but Moinu is going in with a Taric stun, the Abscond abduct, and he's all alone this time, but the Draven has the Whirling Death. Is it gonna be enough? The Abscond abduct? Oh shit, the Flash Kingslayer in order to kill Archeon. Archeon could not get away. Byleth is in the mid lane trying to drum up some pressure. Mr. JC clearing out some vision. Alright, it looks like they got away a 5-for-0. Okay, so Draven lost his flash. Or Draven used his flash. Moinu used his flash to secure a kill on Archeon. But hey, this could be Cloud Soul for Immortal Shieldbow, putting our heroes at risk of losing game number 1. The Cloud Soul is going to be pretty devastating on a Silas who has his ult every 20 seconds. It looks like Moinu gets another beautiful Abscond abduct into the Flail of the Great North Flag and drag. The Mordekaiser's not able to respond with the Death Realm in exchange. And now Yuzu has no top laner and neither of their solo laners have teleport. What a dire situation. Can Mr. JC make the hero play? Let's find out. Moinu is running interference. Popo went over the wall. Ooh. It looks like Moinu is just going off. Is this guy's Showmaker? Is this guy Scout? Because this guy's popping off. And they secure the Cloud Soul for Immortal Shieldbow. The interference was beautiful. Completely zoning 4 members away all by himself. What an amazing mid laner. Will we see some draft adaptations for game 2? I don't think you can just let the Silas come through. This was a bit nasty. Archeon having a bit of a rough game. Not too sure. I've not seen much Neferi at all in my 3 casts, but it seems like the assassin is getting assassinated. At this point, I think Moinu uses Archeon as a med pack. There's no anti-heal on the side of Yuzu, so Silas's healing goes unbound. And the good thing for Yuzu, though, our hometown heroes do have 6 scrubs, so tower taking pressure is a little less threatening, even with a Baron buff. Their auto attacks will not lead to a true damage bleed stack applying onto buildings. Alright, it looks like Moinu has found Archeon once again. And with his cooldown so slow and he has so much movement speed with that Cloud Soul, Archeon gets put into doggy daycare once again. Unfortunately, the Riftmaker Cosmic Drive combination is a pretty nasty combo to get out of. Yakumizu getting vision behind the turret to buy safety for Moinu. Static and Virtus are putting pressure in the mid lane. The standard of Demacia is giving them a decent amount of extra attack speed. Byleth, who has... Byleth, who had a gold lead for the majority of this game, unfortunately kind of fallen through. And there's almost a 3.5 thousand gold lead in the mid lane. That's kind of rough. That is kind of rough. Are we going to see an Elder flip for maybe a game or deeming play? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to switch up the auto mod settings for these viewer things. It's getting annoying. But it looks like they sieged and took the tier 2 turret in the mid lane, the bot lane, and now with the only inner turret being top lane, are we going to see a siege? The Death Realm gets grabbed by Moinu. He's level 17. Throws Mr. JC under the bus. And right now he's just looking to assassinate him. The Kingslayer is insane. The Tarek ultimate comes out with a stun. And there's nothing they can do. Kaisa is forced to ult away. But Virtus follows them through. Moinu has the Xin Zhao ultimate that he hasn't used yet. Popo is taking the turret incredibly well. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was a bit of a blunder by Moinu, but I think I think this game is coming to a close with only Urkion, who has 2 items. I don't think there's much wave clear. We've got Dragon in 2 minutes, but I think we're just gonna reset. I think we're just gonna reset, spend all this gold. We have 2,000 gold on both Draven and Sejuani to spend. So let's see, what are we getting? We're getting a Warden's Mail and an Elixir of Iron. And Draven has yet to recall, but he has 1,900 gold. I'm pretty sure that just finishes either the Immortal, the Lord Dominic's Regards. And he picks up some wards. Perfect. The Thimblewinter picked up by the Tarek. Impressive itemization, given to how often he has his stuns. Mr. JC trying to finish a Black Cleaver, but Moinu finding Azor once again. The Death Grass this time gets him, but Moinu has access to Alistar's ultimate. Mr. JC is kind of just stuck. The Permafrost. And then Moinu misses. But that slow from the Silas Q is pretty nasty. Urkion getting assassinated over the wall. And looks like they're just gonna go for Baron to end. No, looks like they just want to end. They've got a Baron wave. And Azor gets caught. Sejuani got put into the Death Realm, and Moinu is just taking a lot of damage, but the Draven just flashes in to assassinate Kaisa. And that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Game 1 winners are Immortal Shieldbow. What an impressive win. Let's hope for a little bit of a more, will the draft see any adaptations for Game 2 and onwards? Alright. I'm just waiting on an invite for game number 2. I believe there's a small intermission between each game. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Shouldn't be too long. I believe normally intermissions in between games are like 5 to 10 minutes to give teams the okay for draft prep. Yeah. The draft strategy meeting, what to do going forward, and just to get everyone in the lobby on time. So it looks like we are shortly just waiting for the invite by Dave Loon or one of the other Yuzu members. Oh. So how did we feel about this first game? Not gonna lie, Immortal Shieldbow kind of just showed up with a draft difference. The Sejuani top lane was really impactful, catching key members often. With the combination of Moinu's Silas, wow. What an incredible duo synergy. Also, the fact that everyone was melee besides Draven gave Sejuani so much bonus permafrost perks. And she got to have so much more money than she would in the jungle, so she was a really tanky threat to take out. She was just soaking up all the damage. Poor Urkion unfortunately did not have a great game on the Fury, but let's see if things change in the coming draft. I'm waiting for the invite, and then once we do Champ Select, once we get into Champ Select, not the draft, I will go check on the chicken for those wondering. Yes, no worries. The food will be edible. I'm eating healthy food. Looking at the bans here, I wonder how impactful these support bans were. Well, to be fair, playing Alistar into any AP or anti-engage heavy CC support is not a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the Alistar was picked to counter the Taric, and I think it did a good job at doing that. But because they just picked Silas, Moinu technically just had the freedom to kill whoever, however, whatever. And because he gets damage reduction, the carries weren't able to focus Moinu. Moinu was just using everyone as a medkit. No anti-heal was provided. Anti-heal was built on the side of Shieldbow. But that was mainly for the Xin Zhao. I don't think that the Fury has access to much healing. And AP Kaisa is notoriously known for not building any lifesteal. The Mordekaiser had a bit of a regen with the Riftmaker, but unfortunately he wasn't really able to put in his mark. The counter pick, 5th pick Sejuani was actually really brilliant into an all melee comp. There were only 2 range characters in this draft overall, so Sejuani and Taric really had the grounds to cover everything they had to cover in game. Die, mosquito. Why is there a random fly just chilling? Shelob, do your job and kill these damn mosquitoes. That's why I kill your kids, because they're worthless. Shelob's the name of the spider that lives outside my house. That keeps bringing her spiderlings keep entering my domain. And then they just show up on my roof, and then they get murdered. Some Fallen Sanctum lore, for those interested. As always, what is this theme? It's this is like Barrel Blast. His DK is Barrel Blast, where he has to like shoot through the cannons or the barrels, right? Because they're all barrels, they're not cannons. That would be piratey, where the monkeys use barrels. Because Donkey Kong, right? In the special stages with the icon with his face on it. Yeah. There was a lot of topside bans, though. An interesting amount of topside bans. And a lot of jungle attention paid too. But some decent respects paid to Urkion, banning both his Katarina and the Syndra. I wonder if, Nefuri isn't really much of a comfort pick, but more of a pseudo-styled counter pick towards the Silas. I'm not too sure, though. We are waiting for the invite. Do 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 do. Looks like the game is ready. Looks like they have chosen to go on red side for DH Yuzu, Shieldbow taking blue side for game number 2. I believe. Oh. A spectator stream has been loaded up. We are ready for the draft when you guys are, Dave. Now let me just press my magic button. Well, bam! Kablamo! Alright, looks like Immortal Shieldbow is ready. We will be starting this draft very, very shortly. I think maybe Hydrus is using the washroom. A little bit of an intermittent break. Sometimes you gotta get them nerves out of your system one way or another. Alright! It looks like DH Yuzu is ready for the draft. Hydrus will place himself shortly. But let's see what we have. We have Shieldbow on blue, Yuzu on red for game number 2. Alright, looks like we're going to keep paying respects to Urkion's Katarina. Not wanting to deal with that. Yakamizu's Zyra, Mr. JC's Zach. Ooh, we are paying respects to Moinu's Silas. And once again, we are banning Miss Syndra away. I first pick Monkey, which was banned last game against Virtus. This time we are still opting to take the Kaisa, knowing fair well that it did pretty decently into the Draven. Are we going to be locking in the Kaisa on the side of Yuzu? Picking the bot lane early would give us more priority access into having counter picks available for jungle, mids, and top. What are we looking to pick here? I think Mr. JC is probably going to look to pick their jungler here just to save their mid laner maybe some reprieve. Because someone's got to give something up. Because you're on red side, you can't give up too many counter picks. The whole point of red side is you get a guaranteed counter pick, but you should have, you shouldn't, oh. Looks like we're getting the Udyr for Mr. JC. Unless Azor's taken the Man Bear Pig Reformed Edition into the top lane. It works both ways. The tank Udyr is top lane, and like Crittler and AP Udyr are jungle. I still play tank Udyr in the jungle, but I'm a low elo shitter, so my opinion doesn't matter to people. Looks like Akamizu just going back to the trusty Tarek. The synergy popped off last game. Okay, I think Shieldbow here are going to look to pick their AD carry. The Draven Tarek made a pretty decent bot lane. Really aggressive early on. Ooh. We're pairing the Tarek with the Ezreal this time. A rather unfortunate matchup into the Kai'Sa. Great early, horrible mid to late. How will this play out? The Aatrox coming in for Azor. Now this pick was banned in game 1. Now we're on to the bans for round 2. So it looks like we want to keep our counter pick mids. What else are we going to pay attention to in the bans? Looks like we're going to ban Malphite once again from Popo. I don't think Sejuani has that great of a matchup into Aatrox. If I have to be a hundo P. But who am I to know? Maybe Popo is the god. Oh, we're banning the Alistar away from Hydrus. Looks like there's no Silas, so there's no point in leaving the Alistar up. The Anivia banned from Moino. I don't know if... Give me a sec. Let me just chase something. The Anivia has seen some play by Static, which is interesting, but I guess I don't know. Moino has not played any. I've not seeing anything on the OB.GG that indicates that Moino would play. But it looks like we're banning Tom Kench away from Hydrus. Interesting pick, to be fair. Mordekaiser is Popo's most played champion, and Mordekaiser does have a kind of decent matchup into the Aatrox, so maybe they kind of just figured, let's get our mid lane a better matchup. Kai'Sa and Nautilus, a definitely good bot lane coming through here. Minecart Madness, always a beautiful level to hear the soundtrack from. Ah, the Banana Fairies. Dun, dun, dun. We're running down the clock here for Shieldbow. They want to make sure they get the correct grasp. Here, they're just going to lock in Gnar. Okay. Undefeated in solo queue by Mr. Popo. So all they have left is to pick their mid laner, who's going to get counterpicked on the side of Yuzu. But let's see. Let's see what Moinu has in his bag of tricks. The Aurelian Soul! We are seeing the Celestial Sky Dragon make his primo appearance in the Fallen Sanctum casts. We will see some beautiful skies descend. I was smitten by Moinu in game number 1. So let's see if he can change this frail man's heart once again. Will our hometown heroes take us to game number 3? It would be interesting to not cast 2 back-to-back sweeps in a row. Lysandra coming out for Urkion. Okay. There's a tiny bit of metadata for Urkion here. Just a tiny bit of metadata. Un pequeño bito de metadata. Looks like we're getting into the champ select very soon. Oops, wrong button. Now we're gonna hide this. Alright, we're getting into the game shortly. What are these? Oh. Wow. Okay, never mind. I'm just like looking at a screen, and that's partially part of another screen, and alright, I'm gonna go check on the chicken, guys. We will be back in just a few minutes. While there's the 1 minute plus the 3 minutes of spectator delay, but we will be getting in game very shortly. Grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, whatever you need to. Go to the bathroom real quick, because we got a few minutes of an intermission before we see the Poggin action-based game 2 for DH Yuzu versus Immortal Shieldbow Division 2 Mamago Season 9 match. Let me get a few spoons of super sexy tuna salad. We were watching Worlds, but we fell asleep. And when we woke up, it was already over. Got 1-0 Shieldbow right now. Sorry, I was in the kitchen cooking. Apologies. I'll answer any questions. Thanks, Dave, for answering on my behalf. This week so far has been a little rough for DH. But can our hometown heroes bring it back? Or will we be upset once again? Draft-wise, I want to say that while Immortal Shieldbow have much better scaling for the late game, at least mid lane wise, Lissandra kind of just falls off. Aatrox is going to be annoying to deal with if he goes Bruiser. If he goes Turbo Assassin, he might just get one shot. But let's see. Let's see what we're going to be building once we get into the game. No worries, I will not be looking at abilities this time while the Kaisa was getting assassinated. Man, I feel like a boss from DK64. I just laughed during the boss theme. Alright, looks like we are about to get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Some really nice skins coming out from both teams. I love the Pulsefire and IG skins for Kaisa and Ezreal. A really pretty skin for Lissandra. Mama. Other than that, kind of typical. Narv's gonna be throwing... I don't know what Mega Narv throws in this. Does he throw Giant Snowball? I'm not the biggest fan of Ink Shadow Udyr. I'm a Spirit Guard enthusiast. I think for tomorrow, well, for next time's cast, we're going to be switching up from Donkey Kong 64 to Banjo and Kazooie OST. I'm pretty sure all of Rare's music library is usable anyways. Unable to download spectator data? The game will now exit. What? Okay, that was weird. Is there a problem in game, Dave? I don't seem to be able to connect. We're troubleshooting the instance at this moment. Trying to see what the issue is. Hold on, guys, it won't be long. I don't know, I've got just a black screen. I'm not even connected. Huh? I don't know, I'm at 0% right now. Let's see. Is it gonna start loading? If it doesn't load, I don't know if I'll be able to cast the guy. I won't be able to cast the game. I might be able to cast it through, like, spectating someone else. Well, that's a little weird. Oh, looks like we're in game. We're in game. Everything's fine, Dave. But it looks like there's a pause. There's a pause for Azor X Azor D. Technical issues have been resolved. At least stream side wise. Game side wise, we have a top lane, I want to say peripheral issue. Alright, they said we cannot start. There we go. Alright, so we've got no grasp enjoyers this game, but we have the new lethal tempo on Kaisa, Electrocute Lysandra, Fleet Footwork on the Gnar, and PTA on Ezreal. As for supports, we've got Glacial Augment from Yakumizu. I believe he took it last game, and we have Aftershock for Hydrus on Nautilus. Other than that, we've got Conquerors on both the Monkey King himself and a Zor. For all those new to the broadcast, fortunately we have a top lane peripheral issue. I believe that is why the game has been paused. Okay, looks like the pause is over. Okay, so this was when the pause was. Oh. Oh, Moinu getting a few cheeky stacks early. Two charges. And we got vision on Mr. JC's Raptors. I think Mr. JC is still starting topside, though there's not really any time to reposition as he'd be late to his camps if not. Wukong manages to get back just in time for the start of his red buff. And it looks like both teams have ordered each other's Raptors. Let's see which jungler plays through stealth better. Or are we just going to give the common information? Lissandra should have pushing presence in this lane early on against Aurelion Sol. As A-Sol is just going to try farming up some stacks. There's no kill pressure really in the lane till a bit later. The Electrocute is still pretty dangerous with the lineup of the auto Qs. Apologies for the bitrate increase. I'm not too sure what's going on my side. It seems like maybe we're having a bit of technical interference. Let me just get my management open. Okay, a pretty good trade by Static because he got an early level 2. Unfortunately, the Acafian Rain when near minions isn't very helpful. Okay. Oh, the root comes out from Hydra's progging the Aftershock. But now, they've given up the pressure on the wave. Moinu struggling to get some CS, but has a CS lead. He's taking a decent chunk of damage though. At the top lane, they seem to be just safely farming away. We got this angry Aztec beat. Philo's taking prog after prog, and Tarek provides some decent sustain compared to the Nautilus, which provides no sustain. Kai'Sa's bleeding a few CS. But I think that's normal in the early game. It's a really good matchup. Mr. JC is here in the bot lane. Hydrus is going to look for a play. Can he find? Oh no. The Riptide hook goes wide. But Mr. JC with the man bear pig forcing the flash on Hydrus. And the lightning pause coming in. Ooh. The cleanse forced out of. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, a really solid trade by Static. Forcing DH to back off. But if he gets caught by another hook, It might be the end of him. Oh, a nice combo. Nice combo by Azor. The flash from Kaisa unfortunately doesn't hit the mark. The Ignite was already used by Hydrus. Another beautiful Q from the Aatrox, landing another one. Mr. Popo's in danger. Oh no, the Static gets caught in a beautiful Fog of War hook. He didn't see it coming. And Kaisa ends up with 2 kills, one on Yakamizu and one on Static. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart there. Like my brain just like, you know, it's like 404 error not working. Oh, the Gnar is forced to wallop away. Alright, Moinu getting as much CS as he can, protecting his turret plates. Up 3 CS. Let's check on the gold. Ooh, that's a 600 gold deficit for the bot lane early on. That's pretty intense. Mr. Popo really wants to get a recall, but Azor did a good job canceling that recall. It's gonna delay the timer, but I don't think it's gonna change much as the wave state is pretty much frozen in front of Mr. Popo's turret. Alright, let's see. What does Mr. Popo picked up some anti-heal early. It's gonna really delay his Triforce or Black Cleaver start. We're going, looks like we're going Blackfire Torch or Rylai's on Asol. And I think we're just going Malignance from Erkion. Ooh, beautiful combo. The Skies Descent was forced out by Moinu. Erkion takes a turret shot for the hell of it. Hook comes out by the Taric. And the Kaisa passive goes hard. Mr. JC secures the dragon, and it looks like in this game, DH has been given a breath of light. That's the irony behind that is that's Asol's old ultimate. Alright, Mr. JC with the flash man bear pig slap. Stopping the monkey in his way, but Erkion is here with the flash frozen tomb. Another beautiful hook by Hydrus, but Erkion's gonna fall. Oh no, Erkion just lives. Is Moinu gonna fall? Moinu falls to Hydrus and the Taric. The Taric also dies to the Kaisa. Blios? Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Bilos. Yeah, Bios. Yeah, Bios. Like the operating system or whatever for Windows has. Alright, I think that's going. Is that confirmed? That confirms the static shiv and more already. A 7-minute static shiv is pretty intense to deal with. The wallop, Mr. Popo forced the wallop away as the H-Ice is just pelting on him. I think maybe we got an adapted ban strategy because, ooh! The flash Q knockup unfortunately misses on the Q3. It wasn't enough. But Moinu steadily falling behind without the ability to bully the enemy. Sky's Descent comes out and misses, and Erkion is doing a fantastic job using the minions to block. Moinu drops a ward for fun, and Erkion gets 5 gold out of it. Hydra's really stepping up to the platter this game, showing us that his Alistair performance was just a fluke. Our hometown heroes are looking good, part 1. Looks like we're going AP Udyr, or Leandri's whatever Udyr. I don't know if they build AP, but they build Leandri's. I hate that item on junglers that are not like stereotypically AP. Alright. Mr. Popo just walks away from a Q. But Mr. JC is abusing the Monkey Man King himself in the jungle here. Ooh, another Q into... Oh, the Ethereal Chains were missed. Oof. Mr. JC with the Awoken Thunder Punch just takes Mr. Popo back. Oh no! No, Mr. Popo! You had a free skill shot lined up, and Static is just gonna get murdered, because Murder, She Wrote it's To Kill a Mockingbird. The killer instincts comes out from the Kaiser while Hydrus is tanking the turret aggro. What a beautiful play from the DH Yuzu bot lane, showing us why you should eat your sushi. The guitar riff to celebrate Bilos. It's almost like I'm playing Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. We're back at Angry Aztec. Oh no, this is the... Is this the Lanky Temple? No, it's the Llama Temple. It's the Llama. This is the Llama Temple in Angry Aztec. I think. It almost sounds like it. Either that or it's the opening theme for Angry Aztec. Alright. As he purchase-wise, Mr. JC is rich. He's got a Leandries. Now he's going for steel caps, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Good gold leads across the board. With a almost 2,500 gold lead. There's almost an entire item difference between Static and Bios. I keep saying Bios, my bad. It'll be fixed for the future cast. Hydrus is getting ward pressure. Kaisa not having her ultimate means she cannot join right away while she's on the wave. The skies descend, Son of Archeon and Mr. JC, and the Cyclone is forced out of the Mr. Monkey Man. But another beautiful QW combo by the Aatrox forces the Wallop away. The Megador's about to pop, but there's nothing to do. Looks like maybe the Nar pick was a little bit overrated. Not gonna lie, Azor is handling this beautifully. What normally isn't the easiest matchup for Aatrox. Oof. Ooh! Mr. Popo not having a way to get out of that just gets kablamoed into the ground. Bios doesn't land the Prey Seeker or Void Missiles. Sorry, I keep getting Rek'Sai's second Q to Kaisa's W mixed up because it's basically the same fucking thing. Oh, Alright, looks like Bios is getting that pink one. He wants that money. Hey, yeah, give him that money. Virtus went top to try and help, but it looks like Popo is just getting sent back to the water temple to drown. Unfortunately, the Static Shiv is giving them really good wave clear. Okay. Moinu does a combo on Archeon, but Archeon just shrugs it off and threatens to kill him. As Aatrox is going to be a force to reckon with, but this Kaisa is already 7-0. Did she get 2 more kills? What happened again? Oh, Botlane died again? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. This time, Yakumizu's Taric is not functioning as intended. Unfortunately, the Ezreal is really struggling in this game number 2. First item completions have come out for both the Monkey Man King, Virtus, and Moinu. At least that's some good news. But second item completions are on their way. Oh, Hydrus missing the hook. Can the Taric die before the ultimate lands? The answer is no. The invulnerability stands. And this time the Sky's Descent is upgraded. Mr. JC taking a mollywopping. But he's got so much money it doesn't matter. The Frozen Tomb comes out. And Moinu just gets assassinated. Virtus is also just dying in the frozen chicken storm. Or the
the Wingborn Assault. I forget what Udyr's ult is. I'm just gonna call it a Nivea ult. Yeah, it's a Nivea ult. There you go. It's just easier to say a Nivea ult. The Udyr Nivea ult. Oh, okay. Some first turret blood goes into Urkion's pockets. And he's a pretty rich lad with a 3,000, almost a 3,000 gold lead. It's about 2,500 right now. He's got 1,500 gold. Kaisa can look for the assassination. Mr. JC just mollywopping. And that Leandres is going to town. Another double kill from Mr. JC. Mr. Popo is forced off. They have 6 grubs, and this Aatrox isn't gonna give up. Looks like it's another free turret. All 3 outer turrets have been taken. The flash is forced from Mr. Popo. If not, he would have just died. The score is 0-17. Wow. Is this going to be a perfect game on the side of DH Yuzu? A masterclass redemption game. Their coaching staff should be super proud of them. Oh no, please pick up the Eye of the Herald. Okay, thank God. We almost made a DH League Club a blunder that Snow Moon made in the match versus DH League Club, where during the entire match, Snow Moon never picked up the eye. Okay, looks like we're trying to siege, but the ASOS got some good wave clear. Kaisa's Rage Blade has come in. The Eclipse comes in for the Aatrox. He doesn't really need to be tanky when he has no tank to kill. Everyone's so underfed. Oh shit. Moinu gets the execute on the big chicken McSquawk, but it looks like the Mountain Soul point is about to be achieved for Mr. JC and the sushi lovers of DH Yuzu. What we love about this mixed Kaisa build is her passive when it procs. Just watch, yeah, see, it's like a 400 to 600 damage chunk. Oh. Moinu trying to get some. Ooh, the hook just misses. But the Nautilus ultimate is gonna knock up the poor little Gnar. The skies descend. But the time, the delayed hook shot, the flash from Moinu. The E over the wall into the flash, the killer instinct comes in. A bottle says, not today, give me them kills, I'm hungry. Looks like we're headed for a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. The Rift Arrow is about to be dropped mid. Urkion threatening with the Lysandra 2. Ooh, the isolated Q damage. Oof. That's an insane amount of damage. Unfortunately, the Herald wasn't able to take the turret, but Urkion just slaps it with her cold mittens, and it's all fine. Why? Because she's made of porcelain, is she throwing glass or ceramic at people? It looks like another tier 2. A tier 2 inner is going to be taken for DH Yuzu. Currently up 5-0 in turrets, 6-0 in grubs, 1-0 in heralds, and 3 dragons to none. A beautiful masterclass by DH Yuzu. Alright, looks like Mr. JC is going to get a dead man's plate. The Shadow Flame finish for Lysandra, maybe going for a Hourglass next. Okay, that dead man's blade has been finished for Udyr. Kaisa's almost done her Rage Blade. The score currently is 1-0 favoring Shieldbow. But Yuzu is on a rampage. Sorry, I don't have an overlay thing to show the score. I should have one for the next stream. I didn't think I'd hit affiliate so soon.
So we're gonna look to make some improvements to the channel. I'm sure Sir Quackers and Black Wax will help me if ever I have some help that needs to be. Ooh, what a beautiful wombo by Shieldbow. Kaisa is legendary, but is that shutdown gonna happen? Static flashes over the wall, and it's not enough. The Aatrox wasn't even in the team fight, so it doesn't matter. Mr. JC's so fat that he won't die. Udyr got that man, bear, pig, heavy leftover skins, if you know what I mean, bro. You ever seen a bear come out of hibernation while Mr. Oh, shit. Yeah, Kamizu just left the game? What? Oh, a disconnection. My hand. Ooh, my hand. Okay, the support bugged out apparently. But it looks like it's going to be Baron Nashor for PH Yuzu. The perfect game was unfortunately lost with those two deaths. As Urkion got caught by surprise. But, hey! Ooh, okay. Another pause? Or, no, this is when the pause was. Okay. So that was just very short. Yeah, I'll motivate Sir Quackers and Black Wax if I need additional help. Let's just say that much. Alright, so it looks like we got the Sundered Sky finished for Aatrox. The Trinity Force was finally finished for Static. And Kaisa finished for Nashor's Tooth. It looks like we don't know what the third item for Urkion's gonna be yet. But Mr. JC looks like they're going for a force of nature. They want to run around like the Digimon theme song. Sieging this turret with the Baron is pretty easy when you have like 11 void, like you have like a billion void grublings just murdering the turret, and that's gonna be a Mountain Soul uncontested. It looks like. I don't think they can afford to give that up, because if they do, the game's just straight up over. Mr. JC and Azor are going to be way too threatening. But this Azor is so fed. Nar doesn't even have an item yet. No item, no boots. Poor Nar, man. Looks like a street peddler from downtown Montreal. Mr. JC can solo the dragon. Oh. Oof. The frozen tomb comes out of Lysandra, but is it gonna be enough? No. Oh, but they trade 1 for 1. But they're losing the base in exchange. I don't think this trade was worth it. Alright, the first inhib goes down, the second inhib's about to go down, a giant mini wave is crashing in the top, Moinu gets caught, and, oh, he's not going to be executed before the Tarek ultimate comes out, but Static gets caught in the Nautilus ultimate, and the Kaisa assassinates everyone from behind. The Mega Gnar lands a whopping 5-man wombo, but it's not enough. Mr. JC's fat ass is too big to be taken out, and Virtus is about to get sent back to the Cincinnati Zoo with a bullet in his skull. That's a pentakill for Milos, using the barrier just for fun. The Mountain Soul regenerates. What an impressive game from our stellar Sushi 1180 carry. 16-0-5, a KDA of 21. And that's going to wrap up game number 2. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. DH Yuzu came to play. Sorry if the references can be a bit cruel at times. I have a very unfiltered joke set. Dun, 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 dun. While we wait on the intermission for game number 3, let's look at the draft real quick. Let's see what went wrong with the game plan for Shieldbow. So they had such an impressive start in game number 1, but the Wukong really didn't leave much of a mark. The Udyr was unpicked, unnoticed in game 1. But the Jarvan was stolen away by Shieldbow. Unfortunately, Yakumitsu's Taric didn't really land the mark it was supposed to hit. And Moinu kinda, he had some good skies to send, but the team just didn't have any money. And Urkion, while he got caught a decent bit, kinda did a good job just, you know, solo trading 1-for-1 on every def, which was kinda good. Bylos and Hydrus, though, they really leveled up. Compared to the game 1 performance that Bylos had, Bylos came to play this time. 16-0-5 and a pentakill. What an amazing show of strength from the DH Yuzu bot lane. And while we wait on the intermission, I will have... Can I edit the stream title from here? No. Edit stream manager panels. Okay, looks like we are ready to get into the draft for game number 3. Well, sorry, I'm ready to get into the lobby, so we are going to be ready to get into the draft really soon. How do I change my... Do I have to... Quick actions? Edit stream info. There you go. I updated the score in the stream title, but it is 1-1 right now. There you go. My first message in chat. Ba-bam! Ba-ba-booey! I wonder which side Shieldbow are going to choose for game 3, because that blue side draft was not convincing. We're just dancing around, monkeying around while we wait. Oh, looks like the players are starting to join. Alright, the entirety of DH Yuzu has arrived. We are just waiting on the fellas from Shieldbow. And here they come! Hello, Mamago Esports Season. We're currently getting ready for game number 3 of the DH Yuzu versus Immortal Shieldbow League match. Well, season match. Side selection is underway! Ooh! Red side has been selected by Immortal Shieldbow. Are we gonna see another spicy draft? I can't wait. I'm excited. Alright, just waiting on the draft link. And then we're gonna open up the new draft for game number 3. Get excited, folks. This is a banger. Will we see the star player Bilos from DH Yuzu really show what's up? We gotta find out. So far, 80 carries that I've casted have all had symbolic importance. I mean, they're an attack damage carry, so if they're not the carry on their team, it's kind of sad. My poor boy, Mr. Magic. Forgotten to time. Maybe next week, he'll have his redemption match. Oh, the spectator client link has been dropped! Motherfucker, stop opening it on the wrong window. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, looks like the draft is starting. What are gonna be our first bans? Let's find out. Oh, paying respects to Moinu's insane carry performance of Game 1. Urkeon's Katarina has the respect ban dropped. Going to ban the Skarner away from Mr. JC once more. Not gonna lie, I haven't been able to cast much Skarner. Sorry. The Skarner was banned away from Virtus, and they are banning Mr. JC Zack. And the Zara ban from Yakamisu. Alright, let's see. Ooh, the Kaisa ban from Bylos. Respecting the insane carry performance this 80 carry has done. But by doing that, Urkion finally gets access to a woman who's good at playing with your balls. Syndra's unleashed power combos have been devastating in games where she's been left open. Let's see if Urkion can put on a show. Ooh, Immortal Shieldbow going with... Oh, is it the Braum? Is it the Braum? Is it the Kog'Maw Braum? Are we gonna see Braum Koggies? The G2 special bot lane? Oh, please, please, please. Pick Braum or Lulu. Pick Braum or Lulu. Pick Braum or Lulu. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Let me get some G2 hype! The clock's running. We're gonna get the J4 for Virtus, who worked out pretty damn well. Are we gonna see a return of the Udyr from Mr. JC, who had a really, really good performance on it? But the biggest problem is Udyr, like once he's in a pit, he's kind of stuck. But you're stuck. You're either stuck with him or he's there stuck with you. So let's find out who's the bully and who's the bullied. I do need to get some water once we get into Champion Select, so it won't be too long. But let's see what Yuzu's going to pick up. So they pick up the Monkey King himself. I'm not seeing JC's action on Goku, but the Wukong pick is locked in for DH Yuzu. Is he going to go bananas, or is he going to fumble and tumble? Gotta find out. The clock's running for the third pick in the first rotation for Yuzu. What are we gonna get? An 80 carry pick? Oh, since the Silas is bad, we can just freely pick the Alistair away. The headbutt pulverized combos by Hydrus were really nice, but sadly they just didn't have enough money to win team fights. Ooh. Oh, the Malphite! The Malphite for Popo has finally been unshackled, banning Azor's Aatrox after a disgusting performance on her. Crazy. Looks like Yakamizu's Tarek is also going to get a respect ban because they put up one hell of a show in game one. It looks like Yuzu is trying to hide their 80 carry pick for early. The Mordekaiser ban pays tribute to Azor's performance in game one. And we're going to respect a ban for Moinu's Aesol, who had a decent game, but just wasn't really far ahead. Ooh, an unfortunate pairing. Nami Kog'Maw. That doesn't sound too good. But the Tide Caller is locked in for the Immortal Shieldbow squad. What are we gonna pair with this Alistair in the bot lane? Saving the mid lane counter pick for last, which is interesting. But there's no other Pexes to flex. What is Azor gonna... Oh, please tell me that's Vayne bot lane. I hate casting Vayne 80 carry. I mean Vayne top lane. Oh my god, I have PTSD from Vayne top lane. Oh, Zeri top lane, Vayne top lane. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Oh, I'm like that Udyr idol animation where he's just like a homeless man.
Ooh, it's like, oh, I'm so cold.
And the clock's running out on Yuzu. What's gonna be the last pick? We're picking the Forge God to go up against the Mountain Man. A battle of colossal titans. I expect double grasp in this matchup, and I want to see nothing else. If I see anything else, I'm not gonna be happy. So, what is the mid lane for Immortal Shieldbow gonna be? We've got the... It's a Kog'Maw mid lane? Okay! Wow, what a twist! Is the Kog'Maw pick really a good answer into Syndra? Let's find out! This Syndra has been respect banned up until this point. Man, my poor voice. It's a dying. Just waiting for Hydrus to place himself. And then we can get into the draft. So let's see if it's Jhin mid or Kog'Maw mid. Game 3 Champion Select is going to start soon. Make sure to grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab whatever you need. Hell, head to the bathroom if you have to, because we got a few minutes ahead of us. The green light from DH Yuzu has been given. Waiting on Immortal Shieldbow confirmation. And then this game 3 is going to start. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I just need another bottle of water because I'm just dying over here. Anyways, collect your mentos and let's get ready for a third banger! I've returned. Oh. Let me just get my glasses. We're gonna do this cast standing up. I want to feel the energy through my body as I'm casting. Also, my back's kind of sore, so I gotta stand up. I've been sitting for too long. Don't worry, we've adjusted the setup so that your viewing pleasure has not been deterred. I'll just get my glasses wherever the hell I put them. I just forget where I put these damn things. And let's get some light! Let's get some light! Let there be light, God once said. Alright, so we're gonna see the famous new AP Kog'Maw build that's been tearing up solo queue. Oh yeah. Alright, can Bylos perform on this late game hyper carry? We'll have to find out. The timer is ticking. They gotta lock in their champions. Make sure they got the correct room pages. Alright, spectator delay about to kick in. You got 3 minutes to grab your water, grab your popcorn, get your snacks, and get comfy. We've got a hell of a banger. Let's read up on Discord notifications if there are any. Damn, this music is wrapping up. Maybe once I hit like 10 subscribers, I could maybe afford a webcam. That'd be great. I kind of forgot where I put my original webcam. It was super old too, but kind of just disappeared. It'd be fun to cast with the webcam showing, or maybe I could just use my VTuber avatar, but I don't know where I'd put it. Where would the VTuber fit? I definitely need a webcam if I want to use my VTuber model. I got a PlayStation remote. That's about it. Got 4 PlayStation remotes in my drawer. Alrighty, here we are loading into champs. Well, loading into the game. We've got the Choo Choo Arn, Monarch, Kog'Maw, Mommy, Syndra, oof, the hot librarian Veinskin, and we've got Tentacle Nami with the High Noon Jin, Mecha Malphite, Samson Galaxy Jarman the 4th, and Lancer Stratus Wukow. Da da da. We've got Double Grass! No! He took Arcade Comments! Malphite, why? You betrayed the alliance of tanky men! Unfortunate! But we got Double Comment on the side of Yuzu, looking to get the advantage by poking the shit out of the enemy! Alright. Let me just turn on objectives. Oops, no. Oh! What a nice... What the hell is that ability called? It's called Void Ooze. Okay, then we got the Caustic Spittle and the Bio Arcane Barrage with Living Artillery. Alright. I'm good to go. Dun, 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 dun. Woo. Alright. We've got double Doran Ring start on the side of DH Yuzu with shield and ring start for the solo laners of Immortal Shieldbow. Jarvan is noticeably starting without a potion. Vertus is looking to start at his red buff. And same with JC starting on the top side. Another beautiful arcane comment with the Void Ooze lands on Urkion. Ooh, Urkion misses the Dark Sphere. Alright, I wonder how this Jhin versus Vayne matchup is going to work out. The grenade, the bouncing grenade. Ooh, with the ebb and flow auto attack. Nami has that airy. Oof. Alright, Bios is going to have a bit of a struggle in the early game, given that he's got the same range, if not shorter, than Jhin. Keep in mind that the Nami does provide much more sustain than Alistar, at least in the early parts of the game. Okay. Ooh, a nice stun combo coming out from the Syndra, but the Void Ooze lands once again, chunking Urkion. Support your hometown heroes today by following and soon subscribing to DH Glazing Reviews, aka me, the Fallen Sanctum. Oof, what a nice butt slap on the mouth fight. Bouncing grenade on Alistar, but it's isolated stun combo. Mr. Popo taking that brittle to the face. Gets smacked up with the train hammer. Ooh, that caustic spittle does a lot of damage. Beautiful headbutt pulverized combo by Hydras, but they're only level 2. So cannot follow up with the melee stun. I need water. Another bouncing grenade on Bylos. The ebb and flow is going to proc once again. Keep in mind that the ebb and flow scales per enemy hit negatively. So it's at full power the first time you hit it. And it loses power for every bounce. Regardless on ally or enemy. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know if the heal also scales negatively. Maybe the heal scales positively. Ba, dun, dun, ba, dun, ba, dun, dun, ba. This Kog'Maw's putting in work against Syndra, who, while she can cast while moving, doesn't have a big HP pool. The Force of Will misses, but that's another beautiful Void Ooze by Moino. The Coggers is really putting the pressure on Urkion this game. I don't know how long. Oh, he's forced to recall with only 16 CS. What a devastating early game. Can Urkion come back? Yeah. Another ebb and flow on the Bylos. Slowly, Ares bleeding out. Oh. Tide Shaper's call was not used. Alright. The brittle knock-up double wombo into the grass by the Ord. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just dancing along to the tune of Frantic Factory. It's creepy, but you know, it's got that mojo. Oh, wait, this is also Frantic Factory. Urkion being forced away from the wave. They got a 2-wave deficit in the mid lane. Not much Urkion can do about it. Doesn't really have any money to fight back the Caustic Spittle into the Arcane Comet. Chugging out poor Urkion. Ornn going back to the train station. Choo choo. Teleporting up to the top lane. Another Caustic Spittle comes out from the Kog'Maw in the mid lane. Looks like we're probably going to Saracen Breaks to survive the assassination attempts. Sorry, I had a seizure there. I kept saying the same word. Or was I? Yeah. Oh, Mr. JC about to get bullied on the objective. He jumps over the wall with the Monkey Man clone. But the living artillery is coming out. Oh, the Syndra gets caught. And first blood goes to the Jin. The flag and drag forces the flash over Hydras. And the dragon is abandoned. Alright. Well, looks like the only laner that's doing decently so far is our top laner, Azor D. Vayne's kind of getting bullied. Syndra's getting hella bullied. He got murdered. And yet, Syndra's gonna lose yet another wave in the mid lane. Ooh, Popo taking a really good trade there, not using the unstoppable force. The Hex Flash coming over from Hydra's over the wall, but there's nothing to do with it. Malphite with the first level 7. Mr. Azor gets it shortly after. Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. Looks like Nami and Jin are getting a reset, and this is our first reset. Bylos and Hydras are probably also looking to take a reset. We've got Swifty's pickaxe and a longsword picked up for the Jin. We got Boots and the Fiendish Codex picked up by the Nami. Blade of Ruin King, half of the components built by the Vayne. The Sid Boots on the Alistar. Lost Chapter picked up by Kog'Maw. Bombing Cinder by both top laners. But Azor's got that extra magic resist. Looks like we're going Sundered Sky, first item. On the Jarvan 4th. And we might be doing the same thing on the Monkey Man King, unless he's going Triforce early. Oh, the beautiful Bash and Smash combo comes out from Malphite. I think the E is called Ground Pound. But I'm not sure. But Kog'Maw has amazing wave clear this one in the game. The Syndra cannot contest. She's down 2 whole waves. Can Syndra farm up some CS? Oh no, that's a permanent deficit. Man, the Arcane Comet poke is starting to hurt. The bouncing grenade lands on Bylos, but there isn't any follow-up with the Jin W. Oof. Jin misses the W, but he's got the 4th shot, just pops it right in her head. Bouncing grenade up and flow carnage call's gonna happen. The Alistar ult has been forced out, and the curtain call has forced the show. Ooh, ooh, that was close. Oh shit. Oh, the barrier comes in so clutch. The Wukong! The Wukong! Can the Wukong make the difference? But Mr. JC is getting assassinated! And it's a disaster in the bot lane for Yuzu! And meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're just assassinating poor Archeon! And they got triple grows! And the first dragon! Our hometown heroes are in trouble! Send them your energy now! As my voice starts to die. Good thing there's nothing to do tomorrow and before there's another cast. And then I'm really gonna sound like a squeaker. But the forces flash from Virtus. Lanky, inflating himself just like a balloon. Okay. Looks like Jin has 1,600 unspent gold so far. Malphite is going for Hollow Radiance. Both top laners are actually. It looks like they read the patch notes. The Seraph's Embrace is already finished for the Kog'Maw. The knockup comes out from the Ornn and they're just smacking each other. Bam, bam, booey. Kablamo. A 1,300 gold deficit in the bot lane for BIOS. Other than that, Kog'Maw's got a 600 gold lead. And minor changes other than that. So a bunch of predictions in the chat, guys. With the state of the current game, who do you think's gonna take it? My bets, well, I can't bet because I'm the caster. But I think if Yuzu keeps playing this way, they're gonna take a fat L back to the coaching room. Sorry, Dave.
The Eclipse is done on Jarvan the 4th. He's going full YOLO BOLO damage. The knockup on Azor misses. And Popo's just smacking him out with the ground pound. And the Malphite W. Whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. I'm just going to call it the Bash and Smash. Because I love that term. Ooh, the knockup. Is the call of the Forge God going to be called upon? No. But it looks like Urkion's in trouble. Force the flash away from the living artillery. Looks like Malphite has enough to pick up the Hollow Radiance. Nope, not yet. Both top laners have TP. Grubs are up in a minute, but the second Infernal Dragon looks like it's going to be secured by Immortal Shieldbow. No fight was ensued. Mr. JC did not want none of that smoke. He went to go take the Raptors instead. Alright. Looks like we've got a Hextech Soul. Fuck yeah. I love it. Ooh. 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 This Kog'Maw's getting disgusting. Oof. Man, one shot's the wave at this point in time. Jhin finishing the Static Shiv is huge. Vayne finished her first item too. Let's see, how much money does this Kog'Maw have? He's got about 1,000 gold. Let's see what he's going to be building. I'm pretty sure he's going to go Leandries. Either that or Blackfire. No, he picks up the Sword Shoes instead. Mobility is a pretty important thing in the matchup against the Syndra. The Syndra ban and first pick is sadly just not working out. Both top laners have the Hollow Radiant. Sundered Sky finish on the Wukong. Woo! Oh, Moino just assassinates with the help of Yakamisu. The knockup, full combos coming out from the orb, but they're both tanks, so they just aren't doing much. Mr. JC tries to assassinate Yakamizu, but the Flag and Drag is coming out from the Alistar. Oh, the call of the Forge God gets interrupted. Oof! 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 And Hydrus gets assassinated because he no longer has access to the Alistar ultimate. But Mr. Popo gets caught and Bios is on a killing spree. Our hometown heroes are fighting back slowly but surely. But Static was given so much time on the bot lane alone, and he still has. Okay. That could have been risky. The barrier was forced by Syndra on the Jhin. Okay. Kog'Maw's doing a decent amount of damage, but the real question is, can they... Oh, sorry. Can they get on the Kog'Maw in team fights? If they can, it's gonna be rough for Moino. But so far, he is huge this game. He's got an almost 1,500 gold lead. Bios catching up a bit on the Jhin, but still down almost 1,000 gold. But for our hometown heroes, there's a slight jungle and top lane lead. And while supports are down 500 gold, but it doesn't really matter at that point. The locket's going to be really important for the Alistar. He really has to pick that up. Alright, the Rift Herald is up. We got 3 grubs apiece. Oh, no, we don't. Mr. JC wasn't able to get any grubs. Okay. Botlin's just sitting in the bush trying to get a trap going. But I think they're a bit smarter than that. Okay, Hollow Radiance is really hard to commit to a fight because you just instantly clear the wave. Oof! What a beautiful cancel! The Flash is forced. The current call is happening. Urkion gets assassinated again in the mid lane, not having any fun with this blind Syndra. Looks like Jarvan's going the Fimbulfinter? I mean, it's smart. The Ord combo comes out, but at this point in the stage, they have too much magic resist to really do any damage to each other. They're kind of just being chilling for ice cream. Virtus almost gets caught by Mr. JC and Hydrus. Ooh, a turret gets taken by Static. But looks like they already took the mid lane turret. That's a 2,000 gold lead in the mid lane. We're going Rylai's next on the Kog'Maw. It's going to be a little fucking nasty. Rapid Fire has been picked up by the Jhin with an extra control ward. We're fighting for the third dragon of the game. Can we get to it, ladies and gentlemen? Will Mr. JC put on his smiting pants as he did last game and show us his stuff? Ooh, a nice stun combo comes out from the Syndra, but it hits the most worthless person on Immortal Shieldbow. They're clearing the vision. It's a 5-stack in the bot side river. We're fighting for pressure on this objective. Kog'Maw still got a blue buff, so he's got living artillery for days. Looks like the Immortal Shieldbow is starting up the dragon. Oh, what a beautiful 4-man combo. The Golden Forge Code comes out. It hits the Nami. It hits the Kog'Maw. But Azor isn't able to get in. The Unstoppable Force hits 4 people. The Flag and Drag knocks off the Alistair. The Jarvan ult traps. Mr. JC is kind of in a pickle. Ooh, Bylos making it out. Ooh, Bylos forced the flash. What an intense team fight. Oh, Virtus on a rampage. And that's gonna be an ace. An ace for just Mr. Popo. Poor Mr. Popo. Getting focused, but that was a beautiful Malphite ultimate into the current call. Interrupted only by Mr. JC's beautiful Cyclone. Unfortunately, Mr. JC is a little weak at this point in the game. Only has a Sundered Sky, doesn't have much HP, and his jungle item's not finished. That's it, what a Sharvin picking up. He's got that Fimbulfinter. Nice. We got a Bramblefest from the side of Malphite. Any other notable item completions? We got Zeke's Convergence by the Moochie cow from the Moo Ranch. He's getting gunned down by Jhin, who wants a steak for dinner. The headbutt comes out, but the bubble gets him. Forced the ultimate. Uh-oh, he doesn't have his ultimate. He's just gonna get gunned down. Taken down at the Moo Ranch. Hydrus was turned into 4 McDoubles. The Rift Herald was claimed by the blue team. Okay. The Scuttle's being grabbed to claim vision in the top lane. Okay, they're stealing the blue buff away. Giving the blue buff to the Nami. Nami's been spot on with her tidal waves. Looks like they want to get this orb. They want to get this orb. The Unstoppable Force comes out with the ebb and flow. Shin's fourth shot. The Flag and Drag isn't enough. Shin puts a bullet to Orin's head and says that's enough. Looks like Baron has spawned. What's the response? Well, Bylos is mid lane, doing his best with a crossbow to break steel. But Mr. JC's in the mid lane. The knockback. The Flag and Drag, the Cyclone in the J4 ultimate, but he kept his clone alive this entire time. The current call's going, it's raining, Bylos was tagged, Hydrus is going in to buy some time for his team to get out. And Mr. Popo gets to eat a McDouble at the end of the day. Man. Yo, some free advertisement for McDonald's. Remember, it's McNopoly right now. If you play, you've got chances to win mad money. Not sponsored by McDonald's. One day, I'll have my Filet-O-Fish fund. Ugh.
Looks like that was another clean takedown. Oof. Ooh, the living artillery! It's just going off! Archeon's getting assassinated! And they're just gonna turn back on the Baron! There's no mid laner now for DH Yuzu! The sushi lovers are being shown why American beef is tastier! The mid lane! Bylos gets a turret in the mid lane for an objective bounty, and that's great! We're now at a 6,000 gold deficit. And let's see, the Rylai's. We've almost got a Leandri's on the Kog'Maw. A Warden's Mail picked up. Looks like Bylos really wants to get his stuff. Ooh! Then the assassination attempt on Bylos! And Mr. JC goes down! He goes back to the Cincinnati Zoo! Hydras is buying time for his team! But there's no one left alive! Jin is just putting bullets through Ornn! And the Call of the Forge God comes out, but is it enough? I don't think so. The Jin's just gonna look, he's gonna put the ward, and he's just gonna get him. Oh, the barrier comes through, the brittle, but it's not enough. The Jin assassinates Azor. The 4-man push in the mid lane. 2 turrets are gonna begin. The top lane outer, sorry, my voice is dying, is gonna be destroyed by the Jin eventually when he has enough bullets in his gun. And the flag and drug to safely get away. The Hextech Soul to be contended with in 40 seconds. Malphite going for a frozen heart. The Magi is upgraded by Moinu. This man is on a rampage. Static showing why his Jin was important. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I can cast tomorrow. I might not have a voice to cast. The series was intense, but what a beautiful game 3. Unfortunately, DH kinda fumbling the Baggerino. The draft falling through as the Kog'Maw turns out to be a secret OP pick that no one saw coming. The flash by Moinu. The current call. The flag and drag onto the Alistair. The Cyclone into nothing. The 4-man ultimate. We get the assassination attempt, but Moinusha's killing the backline. The Syndra's already dead. Alistair has no HP. No! Mr. JC gets caught. And he gets a bullet through his skull. Harambe! We miss you, buddy. Come back to us. It looks like it's gonna be a clean Hextech Soul, and the Milos gets caught out! And Moinu is legendary! Assassinating the entirety of the carries on DH Yuzu. Wow. Ornn is stuck farming, but he's just got 1 item at this point of the game. He doesn't really do much. The Jitsus and Horizon Focus have been finished for Yuzu, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to save him. The Kog'Maw's rich at this point. Another 1,500. Wow, that's almost a 4,000 gold lead in the mid lane. Almost a fully stacked Magi's. He's almost level 16. This man does damage. The shit picked out the Infinity Edge, the Shirelius for Nami, the Frozen Heart for the Malphite. I don't mean to be hating on DH, but what a series of unfortunate events. A beautiful game 2 from our hometown heroes, but it just wasn't enough to clutch. Let's hope the coaching sessions are going to be enough to bring him back for next week. I would love to see our hometown heroes bring it back in the rematch. I think we got a rematch during the Mamago Super Week. Alright. The Leandri's finish for the Kog'Maw is huge. The team's already melting like fireflies.
So the Hextexol has been achieved for Immortal Shieldbow. The Spear of Shojin on the Jarvan has finished, and the last Whisper has been picked up by the Shin. Nether Wisp picked up by the Nami. Let's see if this is enough to close out the game. They don't have a Baron buff. The Baron spawns in just a minute. Oh shit! Yakamizu getting caught out by a beautiful Cyclone Headbutt Pulverized combo by DH Yuzu! But they got the only member that's not worth any money. Now the priority is for DH Yuzu to get some vision control around the Baron buff. Oof, I didn't notice the Popo was down 60 CS. But unfortunately, it's not enough. The Jackshow picked up by the Ornn. Archeon almost got assassinated once again. Crazy. The upgraded Blade of the Ruined King, the Viego sword, has been picked up and upgraded. The Terminus for the Vein. This is huge. And Bylos carry his team to a victory. Let's find out. We don't have much time left in this game because my voice is running out. Our hometown heroes have to close it out. The Call of the Forge God comes out, but there's no one to help the Ornn, and he's about to get taken to the slaughterhouse. We're eating gold on the menu, boys. The unstoppable force has not. It was used, but I didn't see. Okay, looks like it's a Baron for Immortal Shieldbow. We lost our only carry. An inverse of what happened yesterday. Alright, looks like we're finishing up some items. 2,000 gold on the 80 carry, 1,500 gold on the mid laner. I think what are we picking up for the Kog'Maw? We're picking up the Seekers now. We're picking up the Verdant Barrier to make sure there's truly no threats on this man. We got this. The final team fight is going to happen. They've got an open inhib in the mid lane for DH Yuzu, but Baron was secure aboard Immortal Shieldbow. The deficits are insane at this point. We're 11,000 gold deep. It's almost like we're American because that debt ceiling doesn't stop climbing. The current call is hitting everyone. Mr. JC getting turned into monkey nuts. And the unstoppable force to kill the cow. Hydra's getting taken to McDonald's for the slaughterhouse. 4 McDoubles on the house, bro. And it looks like it's Jover. There's just Bylos and Azor to defend, but I don't think it's enough for them to take the W. Moinu and Static having an insane carry performance. The Call of the Forge God comes in to interrupt some players, but Azor just isn't doing enough at this point. Bylos gets caught, and he gets assassinated. Bullet to the skull, Abraham Lincoln style. Oof. Azor goes down. And it's just Hydrus and Archeon, but Archeon's got no money to stop them. He doesn't do any damage either, and it's over. Congratulations to Immortal Shieldbow for winning a clutch best of 3, an insane carry performance by Moinu in games 1 and 3, an insane performance by Static in games 1 and 3. DH Yuzu put up a really good fight, nearing a perfect game in game 2, but they did not have enough momentum to carry from the W. That Syndra pick got annihilated by Kog'Maw. Who knows, maybe in the rematch, we'll have to ban Kog'Maw out. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for coming to the stream and watching. We'll be live the next time there's another exciting DH match to cast, so keep it in your pants, and I'll see ya in the next one. Have a good day, and